And welcome back to CityWorks, the program that shows you, the citizens of Los Angeles, how our Department of Public Works is working for you. Now, one way all of us can help to reduce our city's waste stream is to go green at the grocery store. All you have to do is exchange the paper and plastic bags you normally use for those reusable ones. Let's visit a South Los Angeles supermarket and see how easy it is.
What is this?
They're recyclable bags. What you see here are city staff, and they're giving away reusable bags to use in your grocery shopping or other everyday shopping. This is an ongoing effort to get people to move away from single-use plastic and paper bags. The Bureau of Sanitation, the Department of Public Works is heavily involved in this. We do this throughout the year. We have many partners. We work with Heal the Bay, the County of Los Angeles, the State of California.
I think it's a good thing. Personally, I've been recycling for years, and it's always been something that's, good for the environment, is good for us.
Oh, I have my recycled bags. I'm getting ready to go into the store and do some shopping.
To be very honest, I think I've used a recyclable bag one time.
Would you like a free bag, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
The city's been interested in examining what it can do to reduce the waste of plastic bags. What we call a single-use bag is a thin plastic or a paper bag that is only for carrying materials from one place to the other. They're not made to be reusable, they're not durable, and many times they do become litter. We focus on plastic bags because of their use in the city of Los Angeles. Over 2 billion plastic bags are used every year, and about 95% of them still go to a landfill despite all of the recycling that we try to do. The state of California enacted legislation, AB 2449, that created a system where all these large grocery stores would have to recycle plastic bags. But at the same time, part of that legislation prohibits the city of Los Angeles from enacting its own per bag fee. In July 2008, the City Council adopted a series of measures. One of them was to ban the use of plastic bags in 2010 if a statewide fee on plastic bags is not enacted. The city can ban the use of single-use bags, but we cannot place a per bag fee on plastic bags at this time.
When I look around my neighborhood sometimes, it's kind of sad to see all these plastic bags, a lot of plastic bags floating around in people's yards. Sometimes they get in my yard, a lot of times actually.
Well, the Bureau of Sanitation has 2 reasons why it's very important for us. We manage the solid waste that's generated in the city, both waste and recycling, and we want to see the amount of material that goes into landfill reduced. And we also have our Watershed Protection Division, and they're charged with making sure that litter doesn't enter the waterways and flow to the ocean to affect the wildlife. So in that way, we have a 2-prong effort. Plastic bags are very bad for the environment overall. They blow around, get stuck in trees, as I'm sure everyone has seen when they're driving around. They go into the waterways, into our storm drains, and they're carried out into the ocean. They choke wildlife, they pollute the water. They do not break down under natural conditions, so they're there in the environment for hundreds of years. While a paper bag or a compostable bag may break down within a certain amount of time, plastic bags will always be there.
I'm going to teach my daughter Messiah how to recycle because it's very important. It helps save the planet, and I want her to always consider every life.
I'm with the Ad Hoc River Committee, and one of our goals is to really establish a healthy river in the city of Los Angeles. There's a lot of plastic in the river right now, and our goal is to try to remove as much as possible. For several years we worked on that, and we funded this young group of people called the River Keepers, and from Monday to Friday they come in and clean the river every day, removing plastic, polystyrene, trash. We actually find in many places along the river that we have sort of a Grand Canyon effect. We have decades of plastic mixed in with sediment, mixed in with other like carpets and other trash. So it is a very hard thing to realize that when you look at a natural bottom of the river, it's not really natural. It has a lot of plastic. We could do a lot of things to help the environment, and one of the most important things to do is to use a reusable bag. Everybody using a reusable bag is going to reduce the need to clean the river and it would also improve our environment and keep more plastic bags out of the ocean, the river and ocean.
I'm practicing. My daughter's on me to get green.
I think the word is getting out about single-use bags. I think that I've seen many more of our partners, such as the grocery stores, Ralph's, Food for Less, some of our other partners have been giving away their own reusable bags or selling them at a very low price and creating that incentive. People can bring in their reusable bags and they'll take a nickel for every reusable bag you bring in off of your grocery bill. So I think that is starting to change people's habits and change people's awareness. I don't think it'll be easy to change people's habits, because that's really what we're asking people to do. Folks have been used to using the single-use plastic and paper bags since the 1950s. So getting them to change their ways and to do things a little bit differently, we're in it for the long haul. We know that it's going to be an incremental change and that it's going to take many years.
My oldest daughter, she has started buying reusable bags for herself. She has like 5 now. And my 2-year-old has a little one, a green one. So we're kind of like getting into it. I just have one other family member to convert over.
I'll pick up a few things, a couple canned goods, maybe a few frozen dinners for tonight, and basically go home and store it away and put the bags in sight so I remember for next time. Maybe hang them on the front door or something so I remember to walk out with them.
There's many benefits to shoppers. Number one, the reusable bags are much more durable. You can put a lot more stuff in them and they help clean up the environment. If you think about the number of people in Los Angeles, there's 4 million. People go to the grocery store at least once a week. If we could get folks to use reusable bags every time they go to a grocery store, that's over 1 billion bags that would not be used. And that would be less litter on the streets, less litter in the water, and less damage to our ecosystems. It's important to let people know that it's the small things that they do that can make the big difference. If they just change one habit and they use a reusable bag, or they change a habit of buying something when they don't really need it, that's going to help the environment for everybody.
Now, Los Angeles city officials point out that in countries like Ireland, for example, where reusable bags are promoted and single bag use fees are charged, plastic bag use has dropped by 90%.